Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Own Your Light Tarot. Getting ready to do your messages for Around the World Wednesday. It is Wednesday, March 23rd in New Zealand at least. New Zealand won the contest, so I'm releasing this at 7 a.m. New Zealand Daylight Time. So congratulations, hello New Zealand. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for participating. We are going to get going with your messages. Let's see what's going on. Obviously, these messages are good for anybody around the world. You're just going to be all getting them at, you know, whatever time. It's a wonky time anyways for you guys. So I'm realizing, holy cow, you know, I released it for the United States. It's going to come out at all kinds of crazy times around the world, which is why I'm doing this on Wednesdays in the first place. Okay. So if you guys are putting up with it, then here in the United States, we can put up with it too. Okay. Yeah. All right. We don't want to be country centric here. All right, what the heck's my hair doing? All right, here we go. Okay, you guys, how lame is this? All right, I got so wrapped up in time difference and all this stuff with New Zealand and the United States that I forgot to do your shout outs and your fun facts. So I'm splicing this in, all right? I'm a woman of my word. I'm not going to skip this. So the first person who asked for New Zealand was Sue, S-U-E, last name HSU. Thank you so much for your comment there. And then it's Sharn or Sharni, S-H-A-R-N-E, Codwell. Thank you, Sharni Codwell. Thank you so much. You guys are the reason that I'm doing New Zealand right now. And I got to do your fun facts, right? Oh my gosh, it's only fair. So I thought this was kind of cool. Only 3 countries in the world have 2 official national anthems: Denmark, Croatia, and New Zealand. Hello. Vineyards located in southernmost tip of the world belong to New Zealand's central Otago region. I might be visiting again. It's the wine thing, you know. New Zealand has a ratio of 400 golf courses for every 4 million people. There's a 4 thing. It's like 4. But 400 golf courses for every 4 million people. It has the greatest number of golf courses in the world. If that's your jam, go to New Zealand. And then my favorite here is that you guys are the first place on Earth that receives the first ray of light. What? It specifically glints first on the small town of Rangitukia in North Island. Didn't know that. So it actually makes a lot of sense that you guys would go first. You probably should go first all the time, but we'll see about that. Okay. Anyways, those are your fun facts. And I'm sorry, I totally screwed up. I don't know where my brain is lately. I have a few ideas, but anyways, much love to you guys. Back to our scheduled programming. Love ya. Messages. What do we need to know? What is the message? Boy, they were having I was having a hard time putting my words to the messages for yesterday's reading, so I'm kind of like Tuesday's reading. Okay, I'm gonna hush. 3 cards, please. What do we need to know? What's the message for the day? Haha. Thinking about it. Rejuvenating rain. Okay. Great adventure. One more. Traveling lightly. Ooh, wow. Okay. And then view from above, get the big picture. I always say that. Back it up. See things from the big picture there. Especially if you get sucked into the details of things and become stressful, back it up. But you've got these 2 here that really go hand in hand. Clear the past, heal the present, rejuvenating rain. That rain is very much all about cleansing the auric field, cleansing the energy around you, but clearing the past to heal the present. Letting go. I talked about this in the Tuesday reading. Letting go of everything behind you, everything in the past. We are moving into a totally different vibration here. You've got to clear that, heal what's going on within you today by clearing that past. Any thoughts, any regrets, judgments, anger, resentments, you name it, it's not serving you any longer. Got to clear that out. Address it, release it so you can move forward. You can heal from it and move forward. Simplify your life, traveling lightly. That is part of it. It's getting rid of the old baggage. whether it's physical baggage in your house, but a lot of it is the emotional and mental baggage. Letting go. And like I talked about, approaching things with a child's mind, like fresh, like everything is new and fresh and exciting. Take a risk, venture forward. Great adventure. Great adventures are ahead. But it's like this boat cannot move forward if it's got its anchor dropped and it's got all this weight and it's dragging, right? We've got to let go of all of that. Anything that is dragging us down or pulling us back, ask what it is, why it's there, and figure out how to clear it. Like what needs to be healed. It's going to be different for everybody. So you've got to dig deep and say, what is at the root of this? And clear that up. Release yourself. Cut cords if you need to. There are many cord cutting rituals. A lot of them use Archangel Michael as well, but cutting those cords and taking your energy back and sending the energy back to, whomever or whatever does not belong to you anymore. It's time to get rid of that. Clear yourself so you can go forward cleanly, simplifying your life. Okay? Getting rid of anything that is complicated, that is just it's not needed anymore. Letting go. It's really about letting go. A great adventure is ahead. Taking that risk. What am I doing? I don't know what the deal is with me and my cards today. Venture forward. Okay. Pulling up that anchor then and going wherever the wind pulls you. All right. Divine will take you where you're meant to be. But if it's a higher vibration, you can't be holding on to that heavy junk, right? You've got to let that go to move forward. Okay. 3 cards, please. I know I always have to ugly shuffle these. Let's see. 3 cards. What do we need to know, please? Wednesday, March 23rd. Woo! Honor your feelings. Right there, under clear the past, heal the present. Thank you, Haniel, Archangel Haniel, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Yeah, you have to feel it, let it move through you so it can be released. Manifesting miracles. Thank you, Orion, Archangel Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. Out with the old, in with the new. Really clearing and making space for new. Healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. Okay? It is always a choice. Always a choice how you're going to approach things. You can hang on to the baggage as long as you want. But then you can't complain that you're not going anywhere, moving anywhere. I forgot to get a mean card. Okay? I keep thinking, person ever, they're not watching, but the person who did the Shadow Work Oracle deck ever watched it, he she keeps calling them mean cards. Okay. Inconsistent. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? That specifically in this, in this picture frame, basically, is making sure that you're not dabbling in both, like, okay, I want to go here, but then you're holding on here. And like, okay, well, I'm still moving forward, but then there's still junk that you're holding on to. It's kind of like that. I feel like that's the inconsistency here, and is asking you to clear all of that so that you can let go and then move forward, being consistent in those steps moving forward. Making sure that you're not muddying your own progress. Think about if your thoughts, actions, and routines are inconsistent. Does it serve you well on a daily basis? Clear the past, heal the present. Clearing that energy. Making sure there's a trajectory. You don't get in a ship like this. I mean, they're on course. This, though, is requiring you to allow the divine to put you on course. But again, you can choose to steer the boat and like, oh, no, I'm going this way, and then like, no, I'm going to let go. No, I'm going this way. Okay. You got to get into a very consistent mindset of how you're going to approach this and approach your life. And if you keep wobbling back and forth, you got to ask yourself why again and clear that energy out. Because manifesting too, manifesting miracles with Orion here, you've got to be very, very clear about what it is you want. You can't be wobbly about that either. Okay, you put wobbly out, you get wobbly back. It's going to be like, well, why isn't anything coming to me? Well, it's because, you know, you're getting back exactly what you're putting out. Yeah, guiding me to make healthy decisions. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make those healthy decisions. Clearing out what no longer serves. Honor your emotions there. You know, whatever bubbles up for you, don't ignore it. Feel it so that it can move through you. Friendship. And then you release it. It really is like spring cleaning, emotional spring cleaning. It's time. Clearing out that old stuff that just doesn't serve anymore. Power. We had that on the Tuesday reading. Stepping into your power, not letting anybody take it. I'm going to shuffle, you know, and you see me doing this. It's not like these cards come back. Okay. Oh. Playfulness. There's babies everywhere. We got romance on the bottom of the deck. You know, and that's so important too. This can be dense, heavy, you know, it doesn't, the whole point is to clear it out so you can get into a lighter space. But if it's like, oh, you know, there's all this work and this, you know, working through the heavy stuff to let go of it and whatnot, it can be pretty intense. And that in itself can also drag your energy down. So it's like, oh my gosh, also, am I doing it right? Why don't I see, you know, results or whatever you're feeling at the time? Again, honor your feelings, but so you can release it. The point is to become lighter. Traveling lightly. I don't know if you heard my kid. My son's playing video games and he's really loud. But playfulness lightens that up too. We are meant to play. We can play with the universe as well with this manifesting, but really getting to that space of enjoyment, laughter, friendship. I mean, it's like, you know, naked babies everywhere here. Taking your power back. You're not meant to struggle so hard, but we struggle as human beings. We really struggle. But that's, you know, oftentimes that's our own resistance instead of getting in the flow of things. Play, 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 have fun, clear that energy. If, you know, it's supposed to look a certain way or feel a certain way, just enjoy the ride. Take a risk, venture forward. But, you know, feel what you feel. Let it bubble up, like I said, but then clear it. You need to, something about taking the power back and getting back into having fun again. I feel like whoever this is resonating with has been really struggling with any with fun. It's been very serious. The energy feels very serious. Okay? Releasing anger. Let's see. This person has handcuffs on, but they're breaking them. Breaking the chains here. All right. Anger is a natural emotion. Honor your feelings. Okay? But I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. Okay. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as a human being that they are. I release the anger I feel and free myself, freeing myself and expanding to love. Clear the past, heal the present, simplifying your life. That's what I mean. Getting rid of that heaviness. Honor the feelings. Let it move through you. Sometimes when you really get in that space and you let those feelings bubble up, it's not comfortable and we want to push it back down because we don't want to feel it. The only way to release it, and it takes about 90 seconds to do it, I'm not kidding, is to get into a space, really get into your feelings. What is bothering you, let it come up. If you feel it start to stop, wherever you stop it, you might stop it here, you might stop it here, everybody's different. Let it keep going. Let it fill your space. And you will be amazed at how once you allow yourself to sort of steep in that feeling and it's super uncomfortable, it all of a sudden like dissipates. But it doesn't go away all the time because we're just holding it. We're holding on to it. We don't realize it. It's just because we don't want to feel those feelings. But the longer you hold on to it, the more you feel those feelings because it bubbles up and you push it down. It bubbles up and you push it down. Let it come up. Allow it, each thing. And it, you know, we have so much junk that we have from our, you know, past and whatnot. Each thing that bothers you, allow it to come up and feel it. Sit in that emotion, honor the emotion, and then it will almost magically, I'm telling you, 90 seconds of misery, and then it dissipates. Okay? And it's like, wow, I held on to that for so long. Clearing that out. So you can like let go and taking your power back and getting into a space of playfulness, of joy in your life. You know, the more junk you hold on to, the more your emotions get clogged. Okay. I don't know. I'm just going to look at this. I'm good enough. They're all good, but I want something that just kind of felt like a flopper. Oh, look at that. Look at my like little table of contents. Okay. Let's get a real. It's not like it's a real card, but you know what I mean. There. Okay. I accept all of myself. The work I do on myself is not a goal. It is a process, a lifetime process. I choose to enjoy the process. Yep. Even the process of releasing anger, releasing anything that bubbles up that is uncomfortable, even enjoy that process, because I'll tell you what, when you feel it dissipate, it's almost magical. It's like, what the heck just happened? It's a trip. I'm telling you. Allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to be happy. We all want to be happy, but so many people aren't, and we have to ask ourselves why. And it's like, it's not always a victim of circumstance. There are things that we can do that are, the mental mindset and the things that we need to clear within ourselves so that we can be released and we're free, simplifying, clearing that energy, and then going forward in a new and adventurous way where all things are possible. Okay? All right. That was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for one of you, some of you. I'm here to help. So if I helped one person, I'm doing my job. Okay. As always, I'm wishing you much love and light. Thank you, New Zealand. Good morning to you all. And I hope you have a wonderful day. You take care. Mwah.